What's up YouTube? It's Elijah the Hero, and today I got another Spider-Man 2 theory video for you guys. Finally, we are talking about Black Suit Spider-Man. The last time we talked about the Black Suit Spider-Man was in part 1 of the series, and we left off with Peter waking up in the city with the black suit on. If you want to know more about that, go check out the first video. Peter wakes up and thinks to himself, how did he get here? And how did this happen? As he is crawling on the side of a building. He gets a good look at his suit, noticing that it's now all black. Peter thinks to himself that it reminds him of the black goo that was on Harry. He tries to rip it off, but it won't come off. He also remembered Harry saying something about a tank. So he decides it'd probably be best to head to Oscorp to see if they can get it off him. As Peter is swinging, he notices some of Kraven's men robbing a store. Peter stops, thinks to himself, blamed Kraven for what they did to Harry. So he goes and stops them. In this fight with the black suit, you would get to experience just how strong it is, and how powerful it is, and how much faster Spider-Man is in the gameplay. After the fight is over, one of the goons is trying to run away. Peter rushes at him, slamming him into the wall, grabbing his face, and yelling to the goon, "Where is Kraven?" The goon tells him he doesn't know where Kraven is. Peter yells more, calling him a liar, punching him in the face again and again and again, till the man is unconscious and bloody. Peter then tells the goon that he deserved worse than that. Peter then thinks to himself that he feels stronger, faster, and better. Maybe he shouldn't return the suit yet to Oscorp. Why should he, when he can be a better Spider-Man? But he does think that he needs to find out more about the suit. So Peter decides to swing to Oscorp. Once you get to Oscorp, in this gameplay, you're gonna have to sneak past security and maybe fight some robots. I'm not too sure, but I do think that you should be able to explore Oscorp and, sneak around and see what you can find, put some Easter eggs in there, good things like that. After Peter finds himself underground, he notices other people in tanks, just like Harry's, with different colors of goo on them. As he is looking at the tanks, Curt Connors comes out. Peter recognizes the man and walks out saying, "Doc Connors?" Curt jumps back but notices Spider-Man and asks what is he doing here and how did he get here. Peter tells him that something told him to come here. He doesn't really understand himself, but he knows that he needed to come here. Peter then explains to Curt what happened to Harry and how he got the suit. Connors didn't know what to make of anything Peter was telling him, but he does know that Peter needs to get the suit off ASAP. Peter thinks to himself, maybe that would be for the best. Curt then tells Peter to wait here. He needs to run to his real lab really quick so he can get the suit off of Peter. Peter tells Curt he will wait for him. As Curt leaves, Peter gets a call from Miles. Miles tells Peter that he's tracked down the Beetle, but has been hurt really bad and needs help. The Beetle will be explained in the Miles story, so stay tuned for that. Peter goes to help Miles as he is swinging. He thinks to himself how he doesn't want to lose another friend. He can't lose another friend. But then says that he will make it better. He will make it different. We will make it different this time. Peter saves Miles, and together they take down Beetle. Miles then asks Peter what's up with the suit. Are you trying to copy me? Peter laughs and tells him, he's not trying to copy him. He just thought he would do something different. Miles then asks, is Peter okay? Peter tells him that he feels better than ever. Miles asks, are you sure? He knows Peter and Harry were really close. Peter cuts him off and tells him he is fine. We are fine. Miles says, we? Peter tells Miles he has to go and he has things to do and swings away. Miles has a concerned look on his face and thinks he must be talking about MJ. As Peter is swinging back home, he gets a call from MJ. Peter answers and tells her now she has time for him, and MJ tells Peter that she's been going through a lot with Harry's death. She is sorry that she hasn't spoken to him since the funeral. The funeral will be explained in MJ video, so wait on that too. Peter then yells, you don't think I've been going through stuff? You're not the one dodging bullets and trying to save a city that doesn't give a damn about you. MJ tells Peter she doesn't like the way he is talking to her. Peter apologizes. MJ tells him maybe he needs more time alone and to call her when he's ready. MJ hangs up the phone. Peter sarcastically says, yeah, that's what I need. More alone time. Peter goes to bed. We then find Peter at the Daily Bugle. Eddie comes up to him and lets him know that Jameson wants him to go to a crime scene that happened last night and take some pictures of some giant claw marks that were found. Peter and Eddie take pictures of the claw marks. Eddie tells Peter that this was probably Spider-Man's doing. This angers Peter and tells Eddie to stop talking about things that he doesn't know about. He sounds just like an idiot. Eddie is shocked by Peter snapping like that and tells him to chill. Peter slaps Eddie's hand off of his shoulder, telling him he is tired of people blaming Spider-Man for all their problems, and walks away. As Peter is looking, he notices a torn up lab coat and can't tell where it's from, but he thinks, could the monster have ate a doctor or a scientist? I should have been here. Peter looks more and sees an Oscorp logo on a badge, but it doesn't say the name of who it belongs to. After this, story progresses and it's nighttime. As Peter is coming back home, he notices a building has been broken into. Peter looks around to see what happened when he hears someone say, "You look good in black." Peter turns around in shock and says, "Felicia?" In my theory, I believe you will play most of the middle game with the black suit on, so this was just the beginning of getting the black suit. I decided to cut these into 2 parts. Next video will be about how Peter loses himself in the beginning of Venom. So I hope you're ready for that. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Push the notification bell to be notified for new videos. And remember, have a great day.